All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CAGcast episode number 762. I'm your host, GBD, here in Long Island, New York. And as always, we're joined by a man who's about to apologize for the quality of this episode, Wombat.
I apologize for the quality of this episode.
Dude, you're not doing it right. It's got to be at least 3 or 4 paragraphs.
A few weeks ago.
Thank you.
Is that better? A few weeks ago, I was involved in a situation that some of you may have read about. Before I begin, I just want to go through the moments that led up to the occurrence that occurred in the past few weeks. At the time, it was my understanding that what we were doing would not be offensive. Little did I know that I had never heard of Mein Kampf before.
I find that hard to believe. No, I was referring to like the Gollum thing. Did you not pick up on
I know. I said, yeah, that's what the Gollum. Yeah.
Anyway, how's everybody's Memorial Day?
It was nice. I got a new toy.
Was it another popcorn bucket?
No.
Funko Pop?
It was not a Funko Pop or a popcorn bucket.
What else is there?
I got a Blackstone grill.
What's that?
That is a flat top outdoor grill for the backyard. Like Chibi has like that. You have like a teppanyaki table in your kitchen.
Isn't it like that's not like a big pizza stone?
No, it's not like a pizza. It's not a pizza oven.
What's the difference between that and a pizza stone?
This is a cast iron flat top. Like you ever go to a diner and they're cooking behind you and they're making the eggs and the pancakes on the big flat top grill.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I have a big flat top griddle now in my backyard.
So you can open up a cheese.
Like an add-on to your existing grill?
No, this is a whole other grill.
Are you starting a cheesesteak restaurant?
I could.
That's what I'm saying.
I made sausage and peppers the other night.
Mm-hmm.
Sausage and peppers and onions. It was so good. When I tell you it was so good, it was.
What's the secret to why is that better than you would think? These fucking these Weber grills and whatever. Propane is not exciting to cook with, I feel.
Well, you're going to get a more even heat because you don't have the grill. It's not a grill. It's a big flat thing. So the heat's going to be more even. If you're like me and you like a sear on all sides of the meat, you're going to like this better because you're going to get a nice full sear. You're not going to get the grill marks. I made smash burgers for Elliot and his friends. You would think I was like the king of the world. I made these burgers. They were awesome. It was it's cool. It's a fun little toy.
My neighbor showed me he's got one of those Traeger grills with the wood pellets.
Yeah,
the wood pellets in the side.
That's fancier than my flat top grill.
I thought that was pretty cool.
It is.
But then you got to plug it in. It plugs into the something. I don't have anything to plug into.
Well, that's for smoking
ribs.
Big meats.
He was smoking me some ribs, and I was enjoying them. It's got a screen on it too. Yours probably doesn't have a screen.
No, this is literally just a big flat top with a tank attached to it, and you turn it on. And
it's propane. It's just It's just a propane grill, except it's got a flat. Can't you just put a fucking flat top on your regular grill?
You could, but it's not the same. This is a 28-inch rectangle.
It's big, is what you're saying.
It's big. I could make. What did I make on there? I made teriyaki chicken and fried rice on it the other night. My wife said it was better than any Chinese restaurant she's ever been to.
WOMBATHANAs. Welcome.
I'm sorry that I'm expanding my
culinary palate. We're enjoying.
I am enjoying it. So is this the Blackstone 28-inch original griddle bundle from Lowe's?
It's not the one they sell. I got it on Amazon when it was 50% off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it was too good a deal to pass up because I wanted one. I blame Darkness, who's probably in the chat right now.
Oh, not depression? Not depression.
No, it was Dark. He got one first.
Okay.
And if you're on the CAG Discord in the Cook This Jerks channel on the CAG Discord, lots of pictures of the stuff he makes in the Blackstone. And he's like, you should get one for Father's Day. And I'm looking it up and they were expensive. And he was telling me they get cheap. You gotta literally strike while the iron is hot. No pun intended.
So this is right next to your regular grill that you have?
It's in the backyard. They're sort of like perpendicular to each other.
Can you do them both at the same time?
I could.
That'd be cool. Right between the two of them?
Not only that, but I actually have a Weber kettle charcoal grill.
You have 3.
I could fire up 3 grills at once if I really wanted to get fancy.
I feel like you could go viral with that.
I could go triple grill.
I mean, you would get a virus probably. Somehow.
Probably. That's
that.
a lot of the
Uncooked
problem with
food.
that. The problem with that would literally be paying attention to what's cooking where would sort of be the
and not burning your face.
And not burning. Yeah. It's like, wait, which direction am I going in? What do I have to turn? What do I have to flip? But it's cool. I like it. I made like 4 meals on it already. So, and we've only had it for like a week.
You've already, done a lot better than my output on my grill over the last 2 or 3 years, I would say.
Yep.
So,
How's the cleaning on something like this? Like
it's not like too bad. I got the special sponges. So once it cools down, you just sponge it off and that's it. There's a little like reservoir in the back where you push everything out the back hole. Like life, you push everything out the back hole.
Right.
And it drops into a little tray.
It makes a little grill duty.
It makes a grill duty. Exactly.
Oh, nice. Mm-hmm. My grill doesn't do that. It doesn't make duty.
I'm sorry. But yeah, the next step is going to be bacon and eggs. I want to make bacon and eggs on the
But you need to make it like at scale, right? Because the thing is so big, it would feel weird just making like bacon eggs for your family. You need to really like invite the neighbors over.
Yeah, I got to invite some friends over. Do you guys want to come over for bacon and eggs?
It's a lot.
It is a lot. Yeah, it was cool. Making all the burgers. I got the smasher too. I got like the smasher to make the flat.
Was that the big Memorial Day activity? Was using the grill?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody look at my grill. It's not even Father's Day yet. How come you got it already?
The smasher, isn't that just like a spatula with a handle on the back of it?
No, I got the cast iron. I got the cast iron weight panini press. It's like a whole thing.
It's a weapon.
It looks like an old school iron, but it's a rectangle and it's cast iron, and you just smash it on things. You don't really you
press
throw it down. Yeah, you press down.
I don't know. I don't fucking do anything.
It's cool. It worked really. You know what it worked really well with? The chicken.
In the bedroom?
And in the bedroom. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. You go. What did you guys do? That's enough grill talk.
Shit. Shipwreck probably did something. Shipwreck probably went to the cabin and like blew up something.
I went to the cabin. We didn't blow up anything. It was too dry to blow up anything.
Right.
So
you blow up everything.
Like, I was going to say dry is like perfect weather to blow stuff up.
Then you blow up too many things.
Yeah, too many things. So we had fireworks. We decided just to make a big fire instead of doing the fireworks so we could control it.
Yeah.
So we did that. We went creaking.
What's creaking?
Is that when you like wobble back and forth? Go.
you go to a creek
and you just
walk down through the creek.
That's it.
Did you see any frogs?
Yeah.
Nice.
Did you hurt your feet?
Some big tadpoles that were almost frogs too. When they were into that weird stage where they kind of have legs starting to pop out.
You mean a polywog?
I don't know. Sure. Let's go with that.
Mm-hmm.
We drove around on the side by sides, went through some trails.
What's a side by side?
It's the bigger ATVs. Right? Like so not like a single person ATV.
4-person.
Like a 4-person or a 2-person.
Wow.
Isn't that just called a truck?
No. It's a side by side. You can come right on my side by side.
Okay, I'll ride on your side.
Breakfast at Wombats for eggs and bacon, and then for dinner we'll be on the side by side.
I'll take you up to the Indian mound that's in my neighbor's property next door.
Uh-oh, that sounds haunted.
They already got all the bones out.
Oh, good.
That you know of.
Right.
Back in the 1800s. So I think it's the ghost time limit is up.
He just moved the headstones.
The bone. Yeah, I'm sure if there's even like one tooth in there, forget it. You get haunted.
Exactly. Yeah, it's enough. It's too much haunting.
It's enough. It's enough for a ghost.
Yeah.
Right, my neighbor's a taxidermist. He's got it under control.
All right.
It's all good.
Wait, that sounds bad. That sounds
I
even
should
worse.
have brought him some frogs.
No, the best case scenario is if your cabin neighbor's a taxidermist.
Why? Because he might be maybe like demented a little bit, and then he's
taking care of everything.
No, he's putting them back together in his basement.
I've seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I know how this ends. Yeah. I would say run.
He also plays Appalachian music. It's good.
Is it?
Right? It's good.
What does that sound like? Really? Oh, that's like right. Slightly better than bagpipes. I feel it's very close though.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's better than bagpipes.
It is.
It's regional.
Okay. Could be.
Right. And then we went out to the wilds. You know what the wilds are? Oh, it's the largest animal conservation place in North America.
Do you drive through it or do you walk through it or both?
You drive through it. So and they take you out like you're on like bus safari things. Or trucks,
okay.
That type of thing.
That type of situation. Okay.
It's like 10,000 acres. It was the reason we went. It's in Ohio, right? It's close to West Virginia, Pennsylvania side of Ohio. But there's a show on Disney Plus called Secrets of the Zoo. And they do a lot of stuff at the wilds. So one of the tours we went on was one of the people that are in the show, and they're taking us to the barns, and we're petting rhinos and giraffes and all of that stuff. So it was cool. It's also cool to see that like your kids are behaved, and
these kids are so bad.
And the other ones and the other like families are like, come on, she told you not to pet the top of the giraffe's head. Why are you petting the top of the giraffe's head? That's not like, that's a rhino horn. Please step back from the rhino horn.
I mean, it would be better if all the kids behaved. Would be the best situation.
Correct.
Obviously, because that would make me just as nervous if someone else.
Yeah, it's like, hey, here's this like 5,000-pound rhino that you're like sticking your arm next to a gate that it's trying to like lean up against. Hey, maybe don't do that.
Right. They think they're watching fucking TikTok or something.
Yeah, it's frustrating to see just like like she's like having to jump in front of people like and pull kids out of the way and stuff. It's like this isn't what she wants to be doing. She just wants people to listen to her.
Right.
Like,
and maybe you get to see a rhino piss.
House. Like, is it that hard not to shout in the giraffe house? Why are we shouting at the giraffes? Dude,
if you can't get the kids to not shout like in a dinner time at a restaurant, like how are you going to get them to not shout at the giraffe house?
It's like, I don't know.
It's a lost battle.
It was cool though. The wilds is a cool place.
Nice.
Good.
Yep.
Nobody waved at any veterans? Just me?
I guess I waved to my neighbors. They're veterans. Does that count?
Sure. Did you say?
I mean, I do that every day, but.
Did you salute them for Memorial Day?
No, I did not salute
I don't know
them.
what the proper greeting is. You don't say Happy Memorial Day, right?
I'm not allowed to salute.
No, too short.
Yeah, that's it. It's a height thing.
I think
it's like getting into the army.
Thank you for your service is always a good.
Oh, on Memorial Day.
The most decorated soldier in the U.S. Army is the same height as me.
Really?
Yes.
What's his name?
Audie Murphy. Was the most decorated soldier of World War II. He may still hold the record, and he was only 5'5".
And they named a whole car company after him.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
They made a movie about him that he starred in as himself.
Nice.
How was that? Did he earn any awards for that?
I don't think he did.
Nice. Yeah, I went to the parade and I waved to veterans, and then we had Korean barbecue for dinner, as one would do. Much easier than doing it in my own backyard.
I guess.
And delicious. Meats. All right. And we also, this is sort of interesting, and maybe can help some people, some of our listeners. This was brought to my attention by a young lady who wanted to start a chapter at our local table tennis club. There's this thing called Pong Parkinson, which is basically they've discovered that people who have Parkinson's can get a lot of relief and slow down the disease by playing ping pong. It's finally good for something. We've found it. So as like a school project, this girl contacted the club and got us to start doing it at the club. And I started watching all these videos about it because they're doing this all over the world, basically, even though it started in Westchester, like it's all over the place because there's some magic to table tennis when it comes to like rewiring the neurons or something, I don't know. Something with neurons and making new pathways or something. They find that this type of sport is unique in that way. So if anyone's in the New York area and you know someone in your family who has Parkinson's and think they might benefit from this, hit me up and you can get it going. And I can teach your friend or family member how to be better. It's amazing because you see these people and like they come in and like they're very shaky and hard to move. But after like 20 minutes of hitting, like they really loosen up and they are able to play and you can rally and everything. And it's like the people are very sick. You didn't watch that Michael J. Fox new movie that just came out about that?
Not. Yeah.
No, I thought about that because like I was a big Michael J. Fox guy back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch a lot of Family Ties?
I did.
Like all of them, right?
Yeah, I knew the family of the creator. The Gary David Goldberg created the show, and his brother was the owner of the camp I went to, and like his kids were like counselors at the camp. So it's like I knew all of them. And once every summer, this was in the height of the show, Gary David Goldberg would make the trip to the camp and give like a question and answer
about like Family Ties.
About Family Ties, because it was on the air at the time.
What were some of the questions that the kids asked?
I honestly don't remember, but I just remember when he would show up and everyone would be like, you know,
right.
And God
That's
showed
not
up
Michael
in
J.
camp.
Fox.
Yeah, exactly. What's Michael J? I mean, the questions were literally exactly like that. Like,
hey, do you know when's Michael J. Fox coming?
Yeah, what's Michael J. Fox really like? I think was probably asked every year.
Right.
Yeah.
Teen
What's
Wolf.
Justine Bateman really like?
Yeah.
So
anyway, I want to watch his movie. His movie is called Still, and it's on. I think it's on Netflix. I want to watch it, but also it's gonna. Just watching those Ping Pong Parkinson's videos on YouTube made me like teary eyed. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do too well during that movie, but
it's really called Ping Pong Parkinson's.
I know it's kind of funny.
It is PPP. There's a website too. It started by
even like Ping Pong for Parkinson's or against Parkinson's.
Nope.
Ping Pong Parkinson's.
Ping Pong Park.
Yep. It's got its own terminology too. It's kind of a big deal. I mean, we had like a fair amount of people show up.
That's good.
It seemed, it was cool. It was cool. It's interesting.
Nice.
I had one guy, this younger guy who has it. I hit with him for a while, and he was just completely drenched in sweat afterwards. Just like he's like, I didn't know you could sweat this much playing ping pong.
Just letting you know, I just got the alert on my watch.
What happened?
The other half of the family is home. The doors are about to open.
Yeah, we're going to be farting nonstop.
There's going to be animals and a ruckus.
All right. Well, why don't you read show feedback? It's the perfect time.
I will. Catface Meowmer has to say, Cheapy has never sounded more like Stern than when he bragged of knowing everything of a comic book character and immediately crumbled when asked a basic question.
I forgot.
That was pretty funny.
I forgot for a brief moment that Wombat has forgotten more about comics than I've ever known. So that was a mistake on my part. Just because I read X-Men in the 80s, I thought I knew stuff, but obviously I don't.
No, and I'd say the dogs actually handled that pretty well.
I actually I taught my kids who Storm was since the last show as well.
It's important
because we went to the clearance racks at Target. You've heard about the clearance racks there? Mm-hmm. They're pretty good. Around here where I live, not a lot of people buy the Native American Marvel superhero stuff. So that always hits clearance. So there was like a really nice jacket and a sweatshirt that we scooped up that had Storm on them along with Black Panther and
African American.
She's not even African American. She's African.
Sorry, African.
You said Native American. Just
sorry, I was still thinking about Indian mounts. I meant African American, and then I was wrong about that as well.
I thought you were going with like Apache Chief or something.
No,
they had some new merch come out on Target or something.
I was like Snowbird. I'm trying to think of Native American Marvel characters.
No, I was still thinking about Hopewell mounts. But so that they learned who Storm was because we I don't know, support the clearance racks of these Marvel characters.
So nice. people aren't buying, the African American merch, or what about the Pride merch? Is that flying off the shelves at Target? Like, do you have any rompers left?
They had a bunch. They had a bunch of mine. Yeah.
Oh, they do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't.
That's a hard sell. That's a hard sell, regardless of sexual orientation.
Totally. I'm up for a good jumpsuit or a romper, but like it's got green, maybe not light green.
Yeah, I did get the welcome mat though.
Homo Sweet Homo.
The rainbow one.
Oh, not Homo Sweet Homo.
No,
it's a real thing. Nice. They have it on Amazon. I'm not being homophobic. It's a real thing. It's a fact.
I believe you.
Look it up.
Okay.
I sent it to you.
I know, but no, I got the rainbow welcome mat. It's at my front door.
What is that going to do?
I'd provoke.
Yes, exactly. You're pretty brave like that. Like I wouldn't, if I was in your shoes, like maybe the back door I would have. Oh, that makes it works. Then when people ask about it, you have a really good joke lined up, just teed up, waiting for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't advertise that if I'm like the lone guy in the neighborhood supporting a cause.
You know what? Our school district is pretty open-minded when it comes to the LGBTQ community.
It is, but not books. About
my daughter is a member of the Gay Straight Alliance Club at the high school. And she went to, there was like a Gay Straight Alliance conference that she went to for the day. And she like got to do this whole thing. The school sponsored it. It was a school sponsored trip to this conference that she got to go to. It's not like it's
the same school district as the banned books situation.
This is the same school district as the banned book situation.
So weird.
That's like, we think this is fantastic.
Yeah, but why?
Kids,
why this and not that? Here's a
bus, spend the day, get some t-shirts, put up a sign in the school letting everyone know that it's Pride Month. Like they're all about it.
So how come you can't have books that like show the Asians doing things?
It wasn't. Well, the problem with that book, to bring it over,
was the crazy moms who read about it on Facebook.
It was one crazy mom who stirred the pot.
That's all it takes. That's all it takes in all these things. Like,
I will say, I think the school learned its lesson from that situation.
Okay.
As I think you may be well aware, but we don't have to discuss.
They saw it. Yeah, we won't. But they saw it. They saw it escalate. I mean, it escalated.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, wait a minute, this is not just like some like politics like rearing its head. This is like disruptive now to the operation of our school.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm reading that book with my kids right now, by the way.
Oh, Front Desk?
Yep.
It's a good book.
It was a good book.
It is a good book. Yep.
It is.
Yep. I read all 3.
Nice. You should make a movie.
I'm sure they will.